No. Charlie pretended to be surprised and asked, "What's the matter? Mom hasn't come back yet?" "No." Claire said, "I thought she was going to a party with friends, but her former friend called me just now and said that Mom hadn't been able to contact her since the afternoon. They kept waiting for her to confirm the meal. But they couldn't find anyone. I asked Dad. Dad said he didn't know where she was, so I wanted to ask you." Charlie said indifferently, "I really don't know where Mom is going. She asked me for money at noon, saying that she was going to have dinner with friends, but I thought, my father is not in charge of the money now, so it was with Dad's consent. Dad refused to let me give it to her." Mom was still a little angry. Claire nodded thoughtfully, and said to himself, "This is a bit weird. She is not at home, and didn't go to party with friends. Where would she go?" Charlie shrugged his shoulders and said, "Maybe she has found a place to play mahjong, right?" Claire said, "That won't mean that the phone is turned off. No one can be contacted anymore. I have never had it before. What if the phone runs out of power?" Charlie said, "Don't worry, Mom is an adult, so she should be able to take care of herself." Claire sighed. Although she is an adult, her style of acting is not as good as a child. "I am really afraid that she will get into trouble everywhere." Elsa asked in surprise, "Can't find Auntie?" "Yes." Claire said anxiously, "The phone has been unable to get through. After asking about it, no one has seen her." At this time, Jacob poked his head in, and asked in surprise, "Why did you guys go in the kitchen when you came back?" "I also said that you should come and drink tea with me." Claire asked him, "Dad, did Mom contact you? Why doesn't she come home so late?" When Jacob heard her ask about Elaine, he snorted coldly, and said angrily, "Who knows, leave her alone, maybe we are in trouble." After learning that Elaine had lost all the money at home, Jacob's dissatisfaction with Elaine could no longer hide. In the past few days, when he saw Elaine, he remembered that all the money at home had lost a clean thing. So he wanted Elaine to go out crazy, not seeing and not bothering. Claire sighed helplessly, and said, "Dad, I know that Mom did something wrong. But Mom has already apologized, and she knows that she was wrong, so don't be angry with her anymore. What if you are forced to run away from home?" "Run away from home?" Jacob sneered disdainfully, and said, "If she can really run away from home, I will go to the Luohan temple to burn incense and worship Buddha tonight and thank the Buddha. It is best if she can be like Horaya, directly from this world. Evaporate from the world, so I'm really relieved." Claire felt helpless when she heard this. The relationship between her parents was so bad that she felt a deep sense of powerlessness. After a moment of silence, she said, "Dad, no matter how big a mistake Mom has made, you have been walking for more than 20 years together. Can't you forgive each other?" Jacob waved his hand. "Forgive her? If she doesn't exist, I will never forgive her in this life." After speaking, Jacob put his hands behind him and walked out slowly. Claire sighed and hesitated again and again before saying to Charlie, "Charlie, you know a lot of people in Orus Hill. The Mr. Orville seems to have a good relationship with you, can you ask him to check it out? Has anyone seen Mom?" Charlie said, "My wife, children sometimes go out to play a little late. Mom only went out for one afternoon. What's more to worry about? She used to play mahjong and sat down at the mahjong table. The circle will never get up. If she really went to play cards at someone, even if we turned over Orus Hill, we might not be able to find her." Claire pursed her lips and thought for a while, and then said, "Well, let's wait. If she doesn't return by 10 o'clock, I will call the police." "Report to the police?" Charlie said awkwardly, "Isn't it? Police are usually very busy, so don't bother them with this kind of thing." "How do you do that?" Claire said seriously, "The elder aunt has disappeared and has not been found. What if my mother is the same as her? If I can't see my mother at 10 o'clock, or contact Mom, just accompany me to the police station." At dinner, Claire barely moved her chopsticks. She repeatedly picked up her mobile phone to call Elaine and send WeChat videos, but everything seemed like a stone sinking into the ocean without any feedback. Jacob looked at ease and content. Anyway, he felt that Elaine had better run away, just like Horiah. In that case, his life would be truly liberated. Claire repeated anxiously about going to the police station. Jacob said to the side, "Oh, Claire, your mother is an adult. Maybe she has something to do. What do you care about her? What if she is single-minded? If she wants to leave this house, you can't let the police catch her back, right? How come?" Claire said seriously, "Mom has been looking forward to the Thompson villa for so long, and now she has finally moved in. She wants to leave this home again, and she will never leave this time because of her character." "Dad, you have lived with Mom for so long, don't you still know her?" Jacob suddenly fell into thought. The daughter's words woke him up. "Who is Elaine?" "She is a person whose vanity is so strong that she can even explode. And she is also a person who dreams of having fun. When she left home, it was impossible for her to leave home on the day when the whole family moved into Thompson. This was not her style at all." Thinking of this, he couldn't help but frown, wondering to himself, could it be that Elaine was really surprised? In fact, although Jacob dislikes Elaine, he has lived together for so many years after all. If something happened to this person suddenly, his heart is somewhat empty. If he is really staying at home and drinking tea, he always feels a little inappropriate. So he sighed and said, "Eat first, and I'll go out with you after eating."